Great pleasure to participate in the receptions celebrating the 70th anniversary of the establishment of relations between Pakistan and China. And I am particularly delighted and appreciate that the reception has been jointly organized by the Chinese Embassy in Islamabad and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Pakistan. I must thank President Xi Jinping for his kind message of hope and his kind words regarding the future of continuing improving friendship relationship between Pakistan and China. But at the outset, I must congratulate the Chinese leadership and the people of China on the successful landing of its spacecraft Tianwen-1 on Mars. It is an exceptional achievement. It is a feat which demonstrates China's technical and scientific prowess, and it shows the world that scientific development in China is not second to anyone. Let me also, at the same time, congratulate the Chinese leadership at this opportunity when I have, that they have been able to eliminate poverty for 800 million people. For Pakistan, both these achievements, at the top end, a scientific achievement going to Mars, and at the grassroots level of trying to eliminate poverty and being successful in that, is something which Pakistan should strive for and Pakistan should learn. 21st May 1951 was a watershed moment in Pakistan's history and as well as of China's history, when we formally established relations. Our 7-decade journey has stood the test of time. It's ironclad, it is strategic, it is a people-to-people contact, and it is very deep-rooted, which establishes the pillars for the future cooperation to continue. We are, as they say, we are iron brothers, and not only that, we believe in a future which binds our people together, in a future of the world which brings the people of the world together and lead them towards prosperity and peace. Collectively, we have rendered incredible sacrifices to preserve and promote our goals and our values, despite formidable challenges. Over the years, our relationship has become truly multifaceted and diverse. China is our largest trading partner and investment partner today. Our cooperation in the fields of agriculture, trade, finance, education, science and technology is strengthening and growing. Our cooperation between the people, our cultural exchanges also cement this relationship, so the future and the younger generations understand the value and the strong anchors of this friendship between China and Pakistan. Pakistan supports President Xi's visionary Belt and Road Initiative, of which CPEC is a very important part. From the beginning, when Pakistan needed improvement in its energy supplies, to establishing industry not only along the route, but establishing industry throughout Pakistan, special economic zones, a road re-establishment of the Silk Route to provide the shortest link between the westernmost regions of China to the ocean. CPEC is going to be a harbinger of tremendous trade inputs from the rest of the world into China through Pakistan and development of Pakistan in this process. At the same time, I must acknowledge the fact that 30,000 Pakistani students are studying in China. And during my visit into China in March of 2020, we communicated with the students. They were uncertain regarding their future, but they had needed to be given confidence that China has been successful, did a tremendous job in controlling COVID-19. As a country, it was affected the first, and it did a good exemplary handling of the situation, from which Pakistan also learned. I must thank the People's Republic of China, the government of China, and President Xi Jinping for brilliant cooperation which we've had. We've had delegations of Chinese doctors coming to Pakistan, whom I met. and their exchanges with the doctors in Pakistan was very effective in making us learn. We had a 2 or 3 month forewarning of what the COVID virus could be like, because it came to Pakistan in February of last year. But the Chinese help in know-how, in advance warning, did help us a lot. We are also thankful to the Chinese government and the People's Republic of China and the people of China for extending help with the vaccine early during this period. In our cultural exchanges, we have 7 sister province and 14 sister city relationships with China. 7 Pakistani study centers are there, 11 Urdu language departments in various Chinese universities, and 4 Confucius institutes in Pakistan are promoting cultural understanding and further reinforcing the everlasting friendship, communicating the seeds of this friendship into flowers to the future generations to come. In COVID-19, Pakistan has been reasonably successful compared to regional countries, and with the help of this understanding, we have managed things reasonably well. We need to continue to be on guard to be able to handle this virus. But in my visit in March 2020 to China was related also to the fact to show to the world that China has been successful in handling it. And I'm sure that that issue was communicated well during my visit. I must also take this time to talk about a multipolar world. I believe the goals of China and Pakistan is the friendship which is there, but being cemented by our goals and our vision for humanity and for this earth. At a time when environment is an issue, at a time when global warming is an issue, peace is essential. And therefore, we, both our countries, lead in this endeavor. While we see in the world that vested interest rather than morality brings judgments into play in international relations at different forums in the world, therefore resulting in the fact that oppressed people of Kashmir, for example, and oppressed people of Palestine do not get a hearing, and the promises made by the world are not effective because of vested interests of different countries. China and Pakistan have this great opportunity to lead the world in the matter of trade, towards multilateralism, towards not creating and raising walls for each other's products, as well as to establish institutions or ensure that institutions in the future are morality based, are based on principles of humanity, which is the foundation of our relationship between our two countries. The more we move forward in that direction, the more peace we will have. I look forward very much so for the progress as far as China-Pakistan economic corridor is concerned, for the movement of goods to start expanding, to allow Central Asian countries to bring their goods to Gwadar and to the sea, and for the same thing to happen from the sea towards the north of Asia. While we are talking about a multipolar world, let me state that we stand for humanity. Both our countries stand for humanity. We cement our relations based on humanity. We are against poverty. We are learning from China how China focused on health and focused on education and focused on investment and encouraging foreign investment to reduce their poverty, to encourage people to rise on their own. So we are learning from that, as well as for the world, we have a vision of peace and improvement in the health standards of the world, improvement in education standards of the world, and that the world should be able to feed its people, for a comprehensive coverage in health for the people of the world, and to ensure their livelihood, which is important towards peace and happiness of all people. In the end, I must conclude by reaffirming our commitment to build a closer China-Pakistan community of shared future in the new era, where 1.1 billion people of China and 207 million people of Pakistan stand together in friendship, leading the world towards peace and prosperity. It is important that this message then goes out, and this this camaraderie spreads throughout the world. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My best wishes to the people of China. Thank you.
पाकिस्तान और चीनी अवाम के दरमियान ताल्लुकात मुस्तहकम से मुस्तहकम होते जा रहे हैं। CPEC के ज़रिए चीन पाकिस्तान के ज़रिए पूरी दुनिया में तजारत कर सकेगा। चीन की साइंसी तरक्की और गुर्बत का खात्मा प्रोग्राम की तकलीद की जानी चाहिए। नाज़रीन, आप हमारे साथ रहे, आपका बहुत शुक्रिया।
साथ दिल